All right, we hot. Everybody here. We got another special guest today.
Special guests all week.
Special guest all week.
Special
Uh,
guest week.
Another episode. This is To the East. We got Mo here, Tata here, the host here, Wax here, and Billy D is in the building. He on the phone. He rapping a taste. But yeah, let's get it in. Where y'all want?
Billy D.
Welcome Billy D to the building.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here with my people.
Yesterday we left out without talking about a topic. It was the R. Kelly.
Oh, that ain't the only topic, man. We gonna go back and get that other fucking topic.
No,
R.I.P..
we're not worried about that because
Oh
that was
man,
a skit.
nah, man. We was talking about that after
We're
went off the
R.
air last
Kelly
time.
because you bringing in that gonna make us go into that already
Okay, right. You right. Go ahead.
and stuff. So R. Kelly got 30 years.
Additional? I thought he was already down.
30.
30 years.
So is he 30 in Chicago, 30 in New York, and that's a total of 60? Or
No,
is
no, I
it?
think they just hit him with 30. No, they hit him with 30 for all states. It was 3.
So it's all in concurrent.
Yeah, no.
He don't have to.
No.
He don't have to do the New York time and then start.
All I heard was 30 years. I just heard 30 years.
Everybody keeps saying life, but I guess if you're 55 plus 30, you ain't normally gonna live
But
that
why
day.
old girl just get 20?
Well,
And she was running a whole
accessory.
ring. She
was
was
a-
running a whole
but she's-
sex ring.
She's an
Okay, tell me more. Hold on.
accessory
What I missed?
to the actual defendant.
Tell
The
me.
lady that
just Lane.
Yeah, Giselle.
Maxwell.
Okay, got you.
But it's a difference between a perpetrator and an accessory.
but the perpetrator, but one is alleged and the other is proven fact.
And that's true, too.
Both of them is proven fact.
I mean,
Hey, well, how is it proven fact?
What do you mean?
What did they prove R. Kelly did?
What do you mean?
so
He
hold
got
on.
just
So
guilty of 30 years. They got a lot
So
of
what
stuff.
they
Do I got to
said-
go through the litany of what this man was
Now he
charged
might have
with?
got that. They might have got him with that man law about taking somebody across state lines.
Yeah, I
you know
think
what I'm
it
saying?
was
Got him with-
kidnapping.
They
They
got him with a lot of
they
stuff.
got him with a lot of that. The take him across state lines.
Now, what I didn't know, I didn't know he was
and
like,
then they
I didn't know he
said-
like boy pussy.
I don't know.
He was doing that too?
I don't know.
They
but-
said the boy testified this round.
Oh wow.
Well, they
Okay.
said a lot
Well.
of the
Oh well.
damaging
There you
content
go.
came from the surviving R. Kelly shit.
Yeah, Oprah. Shots out.
And then they talked about the right. Then they showed the video of the interview with him and Gayle King, how he's over there spazzing out.
He did
Y'all
not
trying
take
to-
that with.
Y'all trying to kill me? I'm just trying to see my kids.
You wasn't seeing him when you was out.
You wasn't seeing him when he was out. But that's what they, when they talk about they had his wife on Surviving R. Kelly. They got, her talking about all the things that he did, when they were married. A lot of the same things that he was doing with these other chicks as
Just
far
the
as
mind control,
all this
imprisonment.
Yes.
No, he ain't even feeding his hoes.
Yeah.
Come on, Kels. Trapped in a closet, I guess.
Yeah, they was trapped, all right.
For real. Call me daddy.
He gonna be little murder up in there.
Yeah. But, 30 years.
They say he already got little young girls coming to see him in prison.
I saw some other little article
You
where
see that?
they said he got some girlfriend. Somebody still
Yeah, 'cause
like porn.
you got to think. The formal penal system that we grew up on and knew about is totally different.
Right.
They now all privatized. Remember, we used to call them Fed joints and upstate.
Yeah,
Now, what are they called? Correctional facilities.
right. Private
Because-
institution.
Exactly.
Really?
Private.
And guess who's running and working in those private institutions?
Normal
The
people.
females
Yeah.
are taking over what a man used to be called, a CO. You
Are
look at
all
the
women?
rosters, all these COs, they wear
Women?
bras.
Now let me ask you this.
And you got
Wow,
a
that's
savage like
nice.
Kales in there.
I
How
see
do
Man,
feel
why you think your
about
man broke out of the jail with the CO?
The parents.
I
Where's the
see-
responsibility
I
for
see
the
that.
parents?
They have much responsibility. That's what they're not talking about.
The parents
Parents,
trying to sell their
yeah.
kids for fans.
Sold their kids.
Yeah,
Fans.
do not make me go there because I'm still,
Go there,
I'm still
Tata.
a Kels fan. fuck.
Man,
I
I,
do.
I
I'm
am
saying.
too. As an artist, but as a human, this guy's.
As an artist.
I like music.
As a
can't-
human,
that's-
this dude is
right.
not that good.
And that's where
Right
I'm going to
now.
stand at.
So
Right
where-
there. I
so-
like
so
music.
where do you-
Y'all still listening to Elvis Presley and y'all still listening to motherfucking,
So then how do you-
y'all still watching motherfucking Tim Allen motherfucking movies and y'all still, what the fuck?
What is enough to
Where's
separate
your
then?
morals at?
Y'all still going to Catholic church? What the fuck?
What's
There's not enough.
What's
There's
enough
not
to
enough.
separate then?
There's not enough to separate because at the end of the day, we grew up in the '90s, and in the '90s, by all accounts, you can't tell me that wasn't the best time to grow up.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't tell me that the way that summer was hitting every summer. You know what I mean? When you was hitting the ass
Like
every
I
summer.
told him, a lot of people would be here if R. Kelly wasn't on the run.
Speak it, and that's all it is. That's all it is. You know how many kids were conceived of R.
Or
Kelly
honey
songs?
love, honey
Honey
loving
love.
y'all's ass,
You
and
know what I'm saying?
and what is
All
it?
that.
12
12
playing
play.
y'all's ass, and
Body, you know what I'm saying? Body calling.
yeah,
all
come
that.
on, man, get out of
Yeah.
here. Y'all better go ahead.
My body.
Y'all revisionist
that ain't
history
R-
type
that ain't R.
shit.
Kelly, but that's close enough. I was about to kill you, Jared.
Yeah,
What you
I'm
want,
looking
you
like
want-
the
Little bopper.
freak
over here.
you doing.
Sorry.
So yeah, I think that the parents, I think they share a huge responsibility, and I mean because when you have, let's just take the whole
So same.
Aaliyah situation
said it ain't
when
enough.
you're falsifying documents to marry, some dude is grown and your daughter's a teenage little girl, and the parents okay that?
Right.
Right.
So
How'd she even get there?
They
Everybody
want
want
to
that
be,
ticket.
they want to
How'd she
they
get
want to be famous. You know how many kids went to Neverland? You know what I'm
You
saying?
are not
I'm
gonna
not
be
saying
famous.
I'm not. No, I am not implying that. I'm just saying that somebody went there because they wanted to be next to Mike. It was just you want to be next to that glow.
right, but how
My
about this?
kid is not gonna get next to that glow to the point I can't get control. I can't.
You don't know.
You
what-
can't go home with me now.
There's never going to be an indicator that says where your control is lost and their control is gained. You know what I'm
When
saying?
it comes to your parents,
You're never gonna know. It's just gonna happen.
This is gonna happen when you go and kick that door open. You know what I'm saying?
That's
your-
my
your-
point.
your-
I'm not
and your
gonna
child
take
got the magazines
I'm not
under the
gonna take
mattresses.
a female within that age group to have. You gotta know certain stuff as a parent. Most of them girls' parents already knew the story of R. Kelly.
Right.
They already knew that story.
Aaliyah was out already.
So why would you put your teen in? I'm talking about the one mom who actually said she was like, yeah, and I heard the story. Da, 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 da. R. Kelly grabs my daughter's head at the concert. What?
Right. Right.
Why are you even at the concert with your daughter?
Correct.
He's a little mature for even her entertainment.
Right, because the roles aren't reversed where, your mom's going to, your favorite singer's concert, like we going to Chris Brown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That you don't take your daughter to no grown man concert or an adult concert. The thing about it, just kind of, piggyback on what you're saying. I mean, everybody knew what R. Kelly was doing because in the black community, that shit was spreading like wildfire, like, before the internet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody running around
Oh,
talking about.
I seen the tape.
Listen,
Yeah,
right,
everybody was
exactly.
talking about the
Everybody talking
video.
about, I seen
And
the
why
tape.
he ain't sit his ass down after he got home?
Right.
Man,
When he tried to say it was his brother, and he
All
tried
that.
to say it wasn't him, and she was grown, and I say, man, she have, man,
and that's what
He,
I'm
and
saying.
the only way he really got off
she
though
didn't even her
is
her
because
breast wasn't even developed. So you know she wasn't no
but she
15,
was out
16.
there though. That's
Oh, that
why
wasn't
she
her
was-
first time
right.
jumping on there. She
Yeah,
jumped on
that
there
wasn't
like
her.
a
Right.
That was, she's kind of
Right.
she was kind of on the wild track
That don't make
anyway.
it right.
Right, it
Shout
definitely
out
don't make it right because
shout out
she was
to
still
Boondocks.
underage.
Still underage, but that's what I'm saying. This stuff.
But I'm just
became-
saying that's what they justified to let him off the first time. That's all I'm saying.
But let's talk about this. But even by all accounts, he got off. And that's what, I'm saying. Why did he sit down after that? He spent some bread to stay free. You know what I'm saying? You came out the pocket to stay free. You know what I mean? And so at that point, yeah, you should have set your ass down. You know what I'm saying? I got off this shit.
God gave me another chance.
Listen, you always gonna want you chasing
Now,
that
guess what?
dragon. You
And-
chasing that
And he
dragon.
might feel like he untouchable now.
Yeah.
I beat that.
I beat that.
And they had hard evidence.
And I still got
had
my
a
bag. I still got my
videotape.
bag. I
But
still got
hold
my bag of
on. You
videotapes.
still should have learned from OJ. OJ got off and still got yammed.
OJ got off and he still got jammed.
Civil.
Because there's
Well,
no,
because he tried to rob some people.
Nah,
Hold on,
they
hold on.
yammed him before that.
They
civil.
yammed
That
him
was a
twice.
No, but
they
he didn't
yammed
get
him.
locked up. And they couldn't take
Hold on.
his,
What
They
they
took
put
all
that-
his bread.
he still was getting
They took his
more.
Heisman trophies.
His pension money was still coming in.
They
They
didn't-
can't touch
hold on.
that.
Yeah, they
Hold
can't
on.
touch
They
that.
get like
They didn't tell he
400,000. Not
was-
that that's
yeah,
OJ
still
money.
getting
That's still
paid.
good living.
Yeah, right. Still getting paid. For
They
sure.
couldn't touch that, and they sued him again. They just recently sued him to get the gold.
Again.
Goldmans. They tried to,
Oh, yeah.
they sued him
Yeah.
again, but
Yeah,
maybe he
trying to
did
beat
make
them
some money
pockets
now. Off of the why would I wouldn't do it.
I,
If I would've did it.
Hold on. I follow OJ on Twitter. His Twitter is bumping. I can't even lie.
But that's because OJ is, man.
OJ during fantasy football is bumping. OJ during golf season is bumping. I'm trying to tell you, the man got something to say, and he's not a dummy. That's all
He ain't a dummy. Got away with murder.
Right.
Yay. So what else we got? Well, let's lay R. Kelly down like he is for 30 years.
Rest in peace, sir. Had a good run.
Had a
Get
good
some of
opportunity.
that honey.
Seen a video in
That lead, you
2019.
better run from the honey,
He
boy.
looked like he was ooh, he had a big boy cigar. He had
Oh,
the
yeah.
Bulls hat tilted to the side. The earrings was blanging.
Because
He
I
in
mean,
orange
at the end of the
jumpsuit,
day,
Will.
who
Singing
wasn't?
for a cookie at McDonald's.
But even if R. Kelly ain't singing, somebody's still singing the song he wrote.
And they said he funneled all this money to a good friend because he's getting royalties. He might not now that he's guilty.
Well, you go to jail.
Music industry,
You
probably
can't
still-
make money in jail, so you got to have somebody else in charge of your shit.
Well,
So
then
you got to.
they gonna figure out how to cut that off because the record labels don't want to pay him nothing. They don't never want to pay artists. They can figure out how to get all the money now, right?
They got-
you know how to do. You know they
It's
got
a
ways
lot
about that.
of-
The paper
Probably
is
got
kind of
that
heavy.
fine print. Cancer culture.
Yeah.
You can't be in some bullshit and still get royalties. I don't know, man. That's sad state. You gotta understand.
Are we going to McDonald's yet?
You gotta understand. You know, that's where Kelly last was at, singing for a cookie. Now you got babies' moms mad at the one baby dad that he ain't bring all the Happy Meals.
Oh,
not
here
late.
we go.
I mean,
You
is
wanna
she
drive
right?
down the
Is she
street.
wrong?
He
Now
drove
that
right.
I know a little
Nah,
bit more
Pete
of the story.
wanted to drive down.
Yeah, motherfucker. I yanked the steering wheel you down straight. Let's ride down this bitch.
Go ahead.
Let's ride down this motherfucker, man.
All right,
But the thing about it is, though, I've already moved my position on the on the whole thing anyway.
Let me, and
Let's
I'll
set it up,
move
Wax.
mine, but let me share. Everybody probably already seen the video of the lady yelling at the window as her baby daddy pulls up.
One of her.
Going to
Oh,
expose him.
Sorry, yes.
She's going to expose him.
In an effort to expose him, she records the whole incident of him pulling up and getting out of the car with one meal for their one child, while she has 3 previous children with some other gentlemen or maybe gentlemen. I don't know if it's plural or not, but I do know his
Yes, it
child was the last of the
Mohicans.
Mohicans, and he
Be the
was
baby.
Yeah.
he
Is
the-
baby the baby.
in her defense, right now off the top, I'll say he was aware that she had other children before
Yeah.
he even
Yeah, he the
conceived.
last
Yep.
one.
He
Right.
the last one. So,
So going into the relationship, it's under the assumption that he's probably bought food for the other children
Before.
at some
And
point.
yeah,
If you're
and
dating
she said
somebody
so.
with
And
a
she said
child.
so. She said so.
That's kind
Right.
of how it is.
That's kinda-
You're dating the whole package. You know, I got kids. Blah 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 blah. We going to Kings Island. All I'm going. Okay, but now we're not together. You know, rules change.
Right.
Listen, my motto, you know what I mean, in a lot of scenarios is fuck them kids. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean, if we're no longer in a relationship, I don't necessarily have an obligation to your kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't owe you or your kids anything. The only thing I have an obligation to is the child that I have with you.
Okay. Now you're in the position we had when we had this conversation off the air. Now we're going to add
what
this
if-
to it, though.
Come here.
We're going to add this to it. But you tapping every now and
Then you still have an obligation to them kids.
Thank you. That's exactly where I'm at, that Billy
And
did.
that's where we all
Because
moved. That's
once
where we
I
all
found out
moved.
he
Like,
was
wait a minute,
still
hold up.
having relations, I said,
And
well,
I'm not
he
even
is.
saying obligation like that. He's got an obligation to his son not to put his son into
In
that
that
situation.
position.
Correct.
Because
Correct.
if you still smashing them, other kids still seeing you
Yeah.
as a father figure.
Yes, sir.
And now to do that, you being petty as a man.
Right,
to
right.
Come up
And that's
only
and
bring
that's all
one
it
meal.
is. And
Right.
that's all
Now
it
you
is.
leaving, like Ho said,
Yeah.
You leaving your son in a,
He
in
gonna
a
get
precarious position.
straight by his older brothers and sisters.
One thing I didn't hear in the video was what she was making for dinner.
Ain't that man?
said
That's
she had
somebody.
on
Somebody's
more bread.
position was that. That was somebody's position.
Tata said, "What was you gonna do before McDonald's showed up?"
Right.
Well, what do you mean? She knew that the baby was getting something to eat, so she knew that he
She
was
just
getting something
accept-
to
she
everybody.
just assumed Ford was showing up.
Yeah.
Okay. So what?
and
What
that's
happens if he said I ain't have it? Then what?
I don't know. All I do know is she felt like, you know what I'm saying, she didn't have it, so the kids was about to eat dinner for the night with that one meal, you know what I'm saying, that meal that he was about to bring for everybody.
Let me tell you, the internet.
That's how she saw it. She ain't had no
And the
money, but
internet
The internet has gone viral. They have videos of all kind of scenarios.
Pictures of
I
meals.
seen that.
He need to get what's
A
this?
sibling. The sibling.
The
meal.
mixed sibling.
Yeah,
Hold
the
on,
big sibling.
hold on.
Cut up the
They got hold on.
Big Mac 4 times.
They got whole
fries.
they got whole videos.
Big Mac drink.
They got whole videos of the man
sibling.
denying the other kids
sibling.
food while they had one man on the balcony with his son eating chips while the rest of the family was inside. He on the balcony.
That's what he should've
rocking.
did. Don't pick your son up and say, we about to go to the
So
park.
they looking
and
at him through the
feed
glass door. It's the mom and 3 kids looking at him through the glass slides like, oh, this. He's like, yeah, me eating chips with my kid while my being. I'm trying to listen. The internet is undefeated. Like it just
And
really.
bottom line, they both being messy.
Yeah.
and that's all it is.
They
you know what I'm
both
saying?
off their shit.
She probably just, they had something going on. She wasn't giving this
She
nigga no
answered that
pussy.
last, yep. And he came up and bit petty, like, okay.
That's it.
Because I know these other cats ain't been doing nothing since the last
That's
years I've been
it.
around.
That's it.
So now,
I'm just gonna do for mine.
and that's on some bull, bro.
About to set her off, and he already knew it.
Come on, man. He know how to
Especially
set her
if you the last one.
off. You knew what was coming, like we said.
If you the
He
first
had already
one,
paying for you.
if I was the first one, I could get away with that. If I was the first baby daddy, if I was baby daddy number 1, I could probably get away
Not
with
if you
that.
still tapping.
Yeah.
Not if
you
I'm still tapping.
That's the key.
Yeah.
If you
And
still
that's the
relations,
caveat.
But then that becomes, you know what I'm saying, the sloppiness on her. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you was the first one, and then, you know what I'm saying, she got 2 more after that, and you still come over and tapping, you know what I mean? Like, you know, then that becomes just something sloppy on her behalf, because if this nigga's still hitting, then one of these other niggas is still hitting too. You know what I mean?
Right.
So at the
Thank
end of the
you.
day, you know what I'm saying? You know, then at that point, her blowing up on one motherfucker and not blowing up on everybody, that ain't fair. But yeah, again, but that may not be the situation, the scenario. The
And she
scenario
had the
is
video with the lashes and the nails and all this.
disgusting. I hate the broomsticks. Shits be like, I feel like,
and no one wants to acknowledge what they're for and what they were created for.
man, I'm so tired. I mean, I'm just tired of the runway shit in
Hold on,
public.
stop,
That's
fellas.
all it is.
We
Go
gotta
ahead,
stop
Mo.
for a second. Hold on,
Go
stop,
ahead.
fellas. We've made all this, and we have yet to hear from the female in the room.
It is. I'm
I
sorry.
thought y'all ain't want to talk about it. It's tiring. I mean,
I'm gonna come over to Miss Tata. I just met Miss Tata, but she seems to.
that whole situation is tiring to me, so I'm not gonna talk about it. She got her viral. You
Her
know
moment,
what she is. So
She got her 15 minutes.
Oh, the catch me
it
outside.
is
How
what
about
it
that?
is. I mean, I don't have to deal with it. I don't know personally the ins and outs of it, so I don't care.
You know what's gonna happen next? She gonna get her own fans only.
OnlyFans, yeah.
Who feeding my kids tonight?
Fans only coming next.
Right.
That's all it is. Let me go viral, and then you know what I'm saying, you become the reality internet superstar, man. I am so.
If she
I mean,
didn't come on with that
I'm glad
second
my
video,
first
she
baby
might have
gets
got
to make
a
some money
GoFundMe
easy.
for somebody.
yeah, I'm glad motherfuckers find a way to make some easy money, but sometimes the shit you gotta expose yourself to is some straight bullshit.
And as you say that, I want to add the last piece I just got. Now they're saying it's fake.
I believe that too.
Now they're saying
I
that it's
believe
that
that
it's
too.
a skit.
So now they
You just
chasing
heard me
clout.
say her skit went viral.
All right, moving on. Like we said,
Yep.
So don't know. Hey, don't know what's real, what's fake.
Not anymore.
Not if you're paying attention the slop.
Mm-hmm. Les.
What else y'all discussing out here in these streets?
Man, it's about time for the murder roll. Anybody got killed?
Listen, that's always the hot topic of discussion.
Yeah, still hot
Literally.
in Columbus, but a young man was shot in Akron, so they're not gonna have any of their 4th of July events. I didn't catch the name because I was getting my gas. You know.
Hey, hold on, real quick.
Shout out
Shout out to the
gas station.
399.
They just gonna skip over that like that ain't enough.
$3.99. Where? Who's that?
Right.
Where?
I don't make a difference. where
Shout
it's at.
out to the
I'm driving
$3.99 gas.
Ain't already all out there. Ain't it the
All
sheets?
month.
Yeah, this is all
Ain't it
of
the
them.
sheets?
You gotta make sure you on the right handle
I
though. That's
just
the
said
thing.
that.
You
I
gotta
just
make
said
sure
You gotta
because
go to the right pump.
yeah,
Every pump ain't on it.
Every pump ain't on
It's
it.
No, it's a certain kind of
Well, no,
gas.
they
It's a
had
certain
that-
kind of gas. You can
It's
get it
that-
out of any pump. You just got to get a certain kind of
yeah,
gas.
Oh,
you
so
also-
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Is that gonna kill the cars? Because if you got special gas for cheap,
no, they
It's
said
high-
they
it's higher
basically
octane.
It's 88.
It's
Yeah.
88 octane instead of 70,
you
87.
want to at least have a 2001 car to use that gas. They say 2001.
Why you looking at over here? My car is a 2014. Thank you very kindly.
I think it's
But
just, I think it's something
I
about
somebody
more
say, I'm
ethanol.
looking at you like you ain't communicating all the info.
Well, listen,
Guilty
I
pants.
I
Like
was
I'm
good.
good.
Well, I don't know why he turned over here.
'Cause a lot of people ain't got those 210.
So I did pull up to the pump, walk in, pay for my gas on the pump 15, walked out back to the pump, pulled it off the hookup, and it said 476. I said, hold up, something ain't right. But I seen the other pumps already lined up, like if people was lined up at them.
Wait. Yours was empty.
Now I got to go back in there, cancel that money on pump 15. I got to go, but keep it.
How do you know
Hold
what
up, but-
pump it is?
What do you mean?
Does it advertise what
It's a
pump?
color.
Yeah,
they
they're all.
gotta-
You can
they
get that
gotta
same
co-
gas out of any pump. It's just all different colors on there.
Yeah, so yeah,
Oh, so
but
You got to
that's-
get the blue.
You gotta
It's
find
gotta
the
be
blue.
the blue.
So I
Yeah.
pulled up, because everybody lined up for the $3.99. So I know where to listen. I know where to find the cheap bartender or the hot bartender or whoever pouring heavy. Listen, I know.
Everybody waiting for the same.
Everybody waiting for the
You
same.
need something? No, I got you. No.
I'm waiting for them over there.
Anything? No. Okay. I'm okay.
I'm okay. I'll call you back. So I pull up to the pump. I got to go back into the thing for the third time. Tell her, go ahead and put that 35 on pump 12. You know what I'm saying? To go pump my joint. Hey, it was a.
So it takes effort for this $4.
Well, you gotta pay attention. Keep your
They weren't gonna
head on the
just-
swivel.
They wasn't gonna just give it to you.
Well, yes, they did. It's out there.
I mean, basically, just how like it's upgrade diesel. You just got
Pay attention.
yeah.
That's it.
Where is she from?
What-
Were they from Pennsylvania or something?
What they say? Reading is fundamental.
Right. It's probably. I don't know. We need to check their Trump supporters.
Shout
See
out to Sheets.
Shout out
They
Sheets.
moving in the area and taking
Listen,
over.
listen. But if you get the motherfucking the card and sign up on the card, the Sheets card, within 24 hours you get 15 cents off
For a month.
for 90 days.
Oh, 90 days. Yeah,
Man,
I
that
never did.
shit didn't work because
It
I
sure the fuck did.
Yeah, it does.
It sure
not
the fuck-
on mine because I
Man,
did
listen,
it and
I
it
wasn't
did
going
not
nowhere
work.
else. I wasn't going nowhere else. Let me get 45 on 5 and excuse me, hold on. By the way, can you scan this bitch? Oh, okay, yeah, 15 cents off.
This is not an ad, but shout out to Sheets.
For sure.
Shout out Sheets.
But
Hey,
yeah,
nah,
hold-
we can have the ad because the food slap too.
Damn it. He want to throw the whole mix in the batter. Go ahead, host.
Food slap
He
too.
want to throw everything in
I
there.
just
Those
had that
been
shit
on-
last night.
Those been on everything. today.
24 hours.
Everything.
24 hours. You can get it 24 hours. You get the Sheets food.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. I can't lie.
See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta just speak it, man. Come on, man. We gotta give people their flowers. I thought.
So okay, so yeah, so Miss Tata, you now I'm with you on this. This 4th of July, you said a little kid got killed in Akron. I mean, I was just happy that being able to, well, I didn't get just to kind of. I'm talking about holidays. I'm sorry, let's get back. I'm talking about the holidays. So we're talking about July 4th. Shout out Juneteenth.
Yes, sir.
Recognition.
Right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I got the a dude at work. I'm sitting at my desk, and I hear him on the phone, talking to one of his friends, and he's like, well, I don't know what's going on. He's like, I heard something about the banks being closed on Monday. Something about some Juneteenth. What is that?
Mm.
Listen, that was like somebody telling the funniest joke I ever heard. Stomach hurt and everything. I'm over crying. Like, man, just the ignorance. But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? They don't recognize it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we was behind the 8 ball. You know what I'm saying? As far as our ancestors, they was behind the 8 ball. We was free. They didn't even know it.
Right.
I don't know
that's
how I know
That's
how
the
to
whole reason for the motherfucking holiday.
I don't know how I know how to pronounce Rosh Hashanah.
Okay, I want to go back to that gentleman that got shot in Akron. His name was Jalen Walker.
Okay.
Rest in paradise, Jalen Walker.
They was not rioting, but they were picketing or what is it? Not picketing. What is it called? Protesting. There it is.
That's where he got shot?
In Akron.
Damn. Over Plan B?
Nah, he got shot unarmed. Nah, he got shot 60 times though. Shot at 90 times.
Say a 25-year-old DoorDash driver for traffic infraction early Monday. Authorities said the Akron Police Department said that during the pursuit, Walker fired a gun from outside the vehicle, a claim that Walker's family has refuted. As he kept driving away from the police, Walker jumped out of the vehicle and was chased by police officers on foot. According to authorities, it's unclear why Walker fled police as he had no criminal record. That's what happened.
So did they recover a gun?
Wherever you reading, they scrubbed it. They shot 60 fucking times, man. They shot 90 times, and they hit him over 60 times.
Yeah, they said fired more than 90 rounds at Walker, with more than 60 striking his body.
My thing is, did they find the gun that he fired?
No, they did not.
It was probably a submarine sandwich.
And they said the number I heard on the radio was like 26 officers.
Damn, for one guy.
Man,
DoorDash.
Rest in peace.
But on here they don't really say. It just says basically it's officers involved in the shooting have been placed on paid administration leave pending the conclusion of the
They still
investigation.
get paid, yeah, because the union gonna make sure they get that check.
Says the number of officers involved in the shooting as well as the number of shots fired have not been released by police.
So, even about talking about the whole officers and this chase type deal. Did y'all see the documentary 137 Shots?
I did.
No.
What's that about?
So of course this we're so desensitized to a lot of shit that happens. You hear about it and you're like, damn. But then you just keep going on and then all of a sudden this shit comes back up. So anyway, documentary on Netflix called 137 Shots.
I keep skipping it.
This is probably back in 2012. I think this is when it's happened. So this dude, the homeless dude or crackhead or whatever. No, he wasn't homeless. He had a car, but I mean he was he had a crackhead or something. Anyway, he's got it's him and his chick in his car, and they get an undercover cop rolls up behind them, and turns his lights on to walk up and get him out of the car and start fucking with him. They knew who the cop was because he be fucking with all the people over in that area, all the little crackheads and all that kind of shit, prostitutes. So he gets back in his car and these motherfuckers take off. You know what I'm saying? And then I guess the code is for undercover cop is you don't pull people over. You know what I'm saying? As an undercover cop, you leave that to the uniform cops and all that kind of shit.
Because you don't want to out yourself.
Correct. So this motherfucker gets back in his car and they take off. You know what I'm saying? They like right at a corner. So they motherfucker hit this left, bam, go flying down the street. Motherfucker fly through a motherfucking yellow light, and after they go through the light, you know what I'm saying? It's like a little bump in the road or whatever. This motherfucker's car backfires. Pow, pow. Right when his car backfires, there's a cop right across the street. You know what I'm saying? Right, you're about to get in his car. He thinks the motherfucker fired 2 shots at him. So all these motherfuckers, this is in Cleveland. All these motherfucking cops, it's like 100 and some odd cars chasing this motherfucker.
One guy.
One guy and a chick in the car. And the car, all it did was backfire, but they thought that, he shot at him. So before, you know what I'm saying, all this shit comes down and all, at the end, there's one motherfucking cop that stood on top of the motherfucking car and was just unloading this bitch. Bow, 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 bow. But they motherfucking, and you know what I'm saying, they blocked this motherfucker in both ways, all kind of shit. But the motherfucker never had a gun. It was just the backfire of his car. And then, you know what I'm saying, 137 shots fired at this dude and this chick in his car because they thought that he was shooting at him. He never had a gun. You know what I'm saying? So,
Any of those cops get prosecuted?
Nope. Come on,
We're
man.
talking about the
Billy D.
police.
nah, man, you know what I'm saying?
Right before America's birthday, you gonna shit on them.
We're
Like
not,
you just
we're
saying,
not
man.
having one of them this year. They're not. They're
I'm
not
just
allowed.
saying, man, I mean,
America's not allowed. Doesn't
This
deserve
shit's
one.
been going on for a
It's-
grip, you know
they
what I'm
call
saying?
it-
the cops, you know what I'm saying, shooting and the body cams has been crazy. That's the thing moving forward, you know what I'm saying, to today's society. You got all the evidence, you see the fucking video, motherfuckers still get on.
Because, as already know, police was formed to catch slaves.
Slave patrol.
Right.
This was never changed, so I don't know
Correct. I tell my
where
parents all the
the
time.
argument always come from. I mean, I understand black people, but also on the part, that's what they was put in place for.
Correct. And they ain't motherfucking going back to change the motherfucking rules and undig nothing and change nothing for your black ass.
I don't care how many black cops are working.
Nope.
When it comes to getting
understand
caught
how that
up
even
or
happens.
anything, they gonna get caught up for sure.
Because
and the white will go walk.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to the one guy. Wasn't he a part of the blue? And he tried to tell on him, and then
Yeah.
out west.
Yeah. And then
And had the
they
big
burned
man
him
hut.
down in his cabin.
But
Shot
he,
him
but
up.
he
Shout
tried,
out Chris
he tried
Dorman. He wasn't white. That was a black dude.
But that's what I'm saying.
He
When
was
she
blue.
said even black.
No, he was blue.
When he, when,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
but
was
when he
blue.
tried to call
And
out
then he
on the
decided he
blue,
wanted to go
yeah.
back
he
black.
became black for sure.
Oh,
And
that's,
what he said, he wanted to talk to Chappelle.
oh no, he sent him a letter. He
I
sent
just
Chappelle a
think
letter.
that, you know what I mean, as far as you know, the whole cop situation, you can't, until you can go back and just revamp all this shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't just put these motherfuckers out on the street. And by all accounts, man, listen, they got the hardest job fucking ever.
Yes.
Yes.
You walk out the door and the motherfucker don't know what you just went through. You know what I'm saying? Last night, this morning, right now, they don't know what the fuck you went through. But you know what I'm saying? You know, there's no sensitivity training. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me show the sensitivity training. Taser, 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 pow, pow. That's just sensitivity training from the cop. Cause that's what she did to that boy. Thought she was talking about thought she was grabbing her taser, but she didn't grab her gun and motherfucker pow this kid, pow. There's no sensitivity training for these people, man, and until you can go back and really just kind of revamp all this shit, same shit gonna keep popping off. They gonna still keep getting off. It ain't gonna make no difference. You know what I'm saying? Cops got it hard, but you know what I'm saying? They don't understand that, you know what I'm saying? Yet still,
Because cops are
as a-
tasked to do something that's not what they're not.
correct. You know
And
what I'm
that's
saying? And
why
that's
the
coming at us.
judges never go against them
Yeah,
because that is what they was brought for. Until it's
Oh, they
changed.
be fucking us up.
My last,
So do
my,
we need cops?
my last.
That's
Hold
what I'm
on,
saying, they
hold on.
never-
My last ticket that I caught while I was with Mo on a Mo venture was probably the easiest transaction as far as police I've ever had.
Had a job.
He-
He had a job to get as many tickets
Yes.
as possible.
So he
He
wasn't
didn't care
on.
about searching. He didn't care about now if you made him because you had a bad license or registration.
How's that not a conflict of interest?
Because I swear to goodness,
If I got,
we should have got
if I-
more than a speeding ticket.
Y'all didn't see the video? My sister showed me this shit the other day.
But he was on one mission.
So
He
y'all
was
see-
on one mission.
Hold on, did I tell you that? I don't know if I told you.
After he
So-
left, I said, "Damn,
You know,
Wax.
this dude,
how are we still?"
this dude is and this, I can't remember
in
what
these
state this is
streets
in.
right
This
now.
dude he was sitting on the freeway. Now he says
Straight up.
he pulls over because he's trying to type in something into his GPS. Now this nigga, he kind of reminds me of you because you know what I'm saying. He was an asshole. You know what I'm saying. Listen.
Reminds Billy D of Wax.
Listen. He was a straight asshole because you know what I'm saying. He trying to
Shut the
he's
fuck
trying to
up,
tell everything.
Tata.
He is just
Sir.
so on point. I can't help it.
Thank you, Mama.
You said, excuse me?
Hold on, man. I'm busy. Let me finish telling Tata the story. So, He's over there recording. This motherfucker got 2 phones. So he got one phone, you know what I'm saying, recording everything. His other phone's sitting right there. He's just in his car, so the cop walks up. And she's on his passenger side. He pulls over on the freeway. You know what I'm saying? And that's key. He pulls over on the freeway, and so she walks up, and she was like, are you okay? I just wanted to walk up and see if everything's okay. He was like, he said, I'm good. He said, I'm okay. Go back to your car.
To the cop.
Right off the rip.
To the cop.
Yes.
I'm okay. Go back to the car.
Okay.
I don't want your help.
I don't want your help.
Go away.
So she was like, so this, you know what I'm saying? She went a little bit further.
Who is this?
This is online. This is some little video online. So this is where she really fucked him. She was like, well, once he was like, I'm okay. And he was like, I'm okay. Go back to your car. She's like, well, you got a brake light out.
Got it.
And instantly, whoop, got
So
you.
then he was
Probable
like,
cause.
Right. So he was like, now I got a brake light out. He was like, oh, man, I'd be interested to see that. And he was like, but I got a brake light out. He was like, are you pulling me over? She was like, no. And he was like, all right, we'll go back to your car. She was like, can I see your license and your insurance and your registration? And he was like, all right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you know what I'm saying, like you ever fucking with me or whatever the case might be, but he being a real dick to her. He really is being a real dick to her. So.
It's the camera. The camera did it.
Yeah.
So he got his camera going.
Yeah. When she pulled up, their camera was already going.
He's going. Pulls out his ID, pulls out his registration, but then he can't find his motherfucking insurance. So then he's like, he's got this other phone, so he's trying to go through the motherfucking phone, trying to find his motherfucking app to pull up his insurance, but he's still talking shit to her. You know what I mean? Just kind of being a real ass. You know what I mean? And how he's just really kind of.
I gotta go find this bullshit ass insurance. I got the shit.
Yeah. So,
blah, blah, blah.
So she get mad because he's still talking shit to her. So she's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just write you a ticket for no insurance."
Here it is.
So he's like, "I got the insurance." So she stormed off. But hold on, when she told her that, so when he got the ID and the registration, when she went back to the car,
He had
she
insurance.
pulled her motherfucking car up and turned the lights on. Whoop! So now she's officially pulling him over. You know what I'm saying? Where before she wasn't pulling him over, it was just, I'm trying to see if you're okay, but I'm okay. Go back to your car. But now you got to break that up.
Well, what's the name comes on once you flick. So the thing, once you flick the thing,
Now
the
her
dash,
camera's on.
the dash cam comes on.
Now her shit on.
Now
Yeah.
she on. She got all the. She
I
got
mean,
all the script that she needs.
Listen, she still. I mean, he was
And
still
probably
killing her. He
calls.
was still killing her. She still gave him. I think she gave him a ticket or a warning or something. But you know what I mean, just the whole ability what a cop has just to be able to fuck with
Bruising the authority.
you. Use it.
So we won't get rid of cops until we get rid of guns. Because they get billy clubs and they get laser tags, and we won't have nothing but fists. Well, I guess they still know the black man.
I mean,
The original man don't get no hell about no billy club or no tase tag.
no, not good.
And that's what
Fucked up.
happened
Yeah.
when the southern states called on D.C. and said, we need more ammo. Because these crazed Negroes on these plantations, after 14 hours on cocaine, we can't kill them. We need buckshots. And we always thought them buckshots was for buck and call for the deer.
Go
These
across the damn
buckshots
line.
is for buck, mandingo, Negro. That they was calling the capital to give them higher power ammo. Because they couldn't control them after they laced them on cocaine
But
and
they,
made her.
they didn't want to
Made
kill him.
them work.
But they didn't want
all
to kill him.
day.
They didn't want to kill him. The buckshots.
They was trying to kill them. If that
No.
thing spread, once it hit you and it spread across your whole
Oh yeah,
forehead,
it is
you
shred.
gone. Because they wanted to show it don't matter how big and bad you are, you still ain't gonna get to the white
You
man.
still can shred. I can shred a leg, and you
yeah,
can
no,
still
you
pick.
can,
You
yeah.
can pick with one leg.
That's right. They just shred the one. If you hitting in the right place.
Yeah.
Don't get mine, Miss Tata. Don't get them confused.
We got a black fight.
Black
A mouth or a mouth.
All right.
Don't get 'em confused.
Is it a black
I
fight
did
or
hear
a
that. I'm
mouth
like, confused. What's
fight?
confused? What's
Right.
All right.
We got the war of the tips over here.
exactly.
Man, the plastic tips.
We're talking about
Da-da-da-da.
greasy tour in this spot.
All
But
right.
to your point,
Go
Billy D, not to cut you off, Wax, but
No, it's about to.
that's the whole origination of this
Oh, well,
podcast.
Yeah, okay.
Do we need to take our ass to the east?
Go ahead. Close it out. Close it out. Give your
Right.
closer. Give your closer.
That's
Mo.
where we at. And I don't know the answer to it. All I know is I got people over in Tanzania right now when they look beautiful.
I mean,
And
you
I
see
thought
it.
West was the best. But I'm
No.
starting to hear we might have to go
see it.
east.
You see the cats that got all this money that, you know what I'm saying, that's turned around and got citizenship in different different countries.
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead,
the
close it.
thing.
Shout
That's
out
the
to
new
that.
thing.
We'll pass on Mo for right now. Go ahead, Billy D. We're going to close out real quick. Go ahead and give your word on the way out.
Listen, my only word is peace and longevity, man. You know what I mean? It's you know, for us as a people, we got to do better. You know what I mean? That's all, man. You know the generation we grew up in, it's unfortunate that a lot of these chicks, you know, didn't want to raise their kids. They wanted to put them in front of their mom, and a lot of these dudes didn't want to be dads. You know what I mean? At such a young age, where, you know what I'm saying, now that generation, it's their kids. You know what I mean? They're that's out here doing all this craziness, man. And I just wish that everybody would find a way to, you know what I'm saying, raise their own kids. So a lot of this madness stops, man, because it all starts at home. I don't care what you say. It all starts at home, man. So just, you know what I mean, peace, love. You know what I mean? You know, hug the ones that, you know what I'm saying, that you can see every day, the ones you get to talk to, man, because tomorrow I promise to none of us. And it don't make a difference where you're at these days. It's too hot out here.
Too
Right.
hot.
But I love y'all, man. Thank you.
Amen, Billy D. Thanks for coming in. Go ahead, Tata. Lady of the evening. House.
I
all
just
of
want
that.
everybody to enjoy the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to
Sure.
take advantage of the holiday
Mhm.
because it's a free day off. Fuck them. Yeah, we're
Let's
gonna
go.
kick it.
The turn up is real.
Shit.
Okay.
We're going to take advantage of that day just like they took advantage of ours.
Facts. Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
Shout
Back
out.
again. It's Juneteenth too.
Right. I like that.
Yeah.
For sure.
I like that. I do like that. Because America sure don't
'Cause you know
deserve
what?
one this year.
It only took us 2 weeks to find out that it was our
Oh, shoot.
celebration.
You know what? We got to. Hey, let me let y'all know.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Say,
They don't need to Mirandize you anymore. Let me let y'all know that.
They don't have to give us any.
They don't have to give you your Miranda anymore. They rolled back gun laws in New York. Vote not every 4 years, every 2 years. 2 years is what gets the work done. 2 years is what got all these stupid judges taking away motherfucking rights from women. Every 2 years is where they did the work.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got to get out here and vote, man.
Facts.
All right. For me, I just want to thank everybody for making it. Thank for my special guest Billy D for coming through. I won't hit y'all with anything really controversial. I know I hit y'all with a left yesterday with that Billy on that baby.
Thank you for making it wax.
Oh, listen at this. Don't even worry about it, baby. You know, somebody said they was happy that this was becoming consistent, and I felt a little bit proud, and then they said it was all me, that it was all up to me, and I was like, I felt a little bit disjointed, but it's okay. We love everybody. I want you to love everybody. Hey, this is To the East from Mo, Tata, the host, Wax, and special guest Billy D. We out.
Peace.